Hey there, sign of Aries. Give that camera just a second to stop shaking. It's a shaky stand, and that is unfortunate. So, Aries, thanks for joining me. This is Kim here to do your reading for you. Your reading's going to be for the week, August 2nd through the 9th. And I'm going to do the same thing with your reading that I did with Leo's. We're going to start with the Epiphany and the Sacred Signs and Symbols deck. I'm just going to kind of break it into two here because they're hard to shuffle. But we're going to pull some cards from this. And then we're going to clear it. And then we're going to get started on your tarot. So this is how I'm going to put the oracle cards out, I think. It's just putting them out and then taking them off so that we have more room to do your tarot reading. So Aries, calling in your spirit guides, higher self, your higher power. It's connected to your messages that will help you going on through this week, which is the Lionsgate portal. So yeah, this is the Epiphany deck and the Sacred Signs and Symbols. It is a general read, but you know, whatever decides to come out, I feel is meant to come out. So whatever messages are coming out, I feel like are meant to just keep on coming out the way they do. So let's see first what these have to say. Kind of give us an overview on how many topics there are going to be that are covered in the reading. There's usually a lot that come out from this deck. So, okay, let's get started. The one that I noticed first off was this lifeline. You are my lifeline. I can't lose you. It's the first thing that really stood out to me. So whether this is you taking care of a family and there's somebody in your family that doesn't feel like they can be away from you, or possibly somebody is leaving, like on this boat, it may be temporary. I don't know. There's something about a change, and with this change, trying to figure out how you can take this person with you, or how they're going to be included somehow in whatever journey this is. Turtle, slow moving, cautious, or hard exterior. This can be in any situation. So it can be a business that's running really slow, and slow but steady wins the race, right? But it's slow to get there. Slow to grow is actually good, because overnight success tends to leave the in the overnight. It means an overnight success tends to leave the same way. You can tell you're my first reading because I defy my words. All right, so this could be a person too who's just not coming towards you or something, and it has to do with the guard that they put up around themselves, with how much they guard themselves or armor themselves from other people. Excuse me. We have suitcase, burdens, baggage, or escapism. In whatever way that you escape. Some people escape by distracting themselves by substances that get them feeling a certain way, and then they get really used to that way, and then they always want to feel that way. And it's living in a dream. It's something that's absolutely not real. It's just patterns and behaviors that you have constructed, and it's become a habit. And the same thing for the way that we can have avoidance personality issues, where we're trying to always avoid what it is we need to do. And oh my goodness, yes, I have that too. I mean, when it comes to putting stuff off, sometimes wanting to procrastinate. So it doesn't always have to be involving something huge. Like it can seriously just be procrastination, escaping from what we're supposed to be focusing on. All right. Powerless. The power struggle is real. I would say this is just a feeling, though, powerless, since we all know that you're definitely not powerless. You're bigger than this life. Still working on it. So a little sparkler, and still working on that. So whatever it is, whether it's a business idea, a vision, or even a relationship that maybe hasn't gotten to the, back to where it should be, or something that's in the works, mending, it could be healing too. It could be healing heartache, and that be why this turtle's guard or defenses are up. So there is still a spark. There's the sparkler. There is still a spark. And I feel like this might be heart chakra too. Some of you, the escapism really was substances, or shopping, or eating something that was keeping your mind off of the fact that there's a recovery that's needed, a healing that's needed, so that we can make healthier patterns, so that we can make healthier ways of choosing things. So we have healing from heartbreak and no ordinary love, because for some of you, this road to recovery is going to mean heartbreak. Now, heartbreak can happen from a business closing down too, okay? And no ordinary love. There might be somebody helping you out with whatever this escapism is, or you may be trying, or somebody may be leaving from or escaping from a situation in which they actually have love for. I don't know. Just on a separate note, there was a separate message. So let's go continue with the oracle, and then like I said, we'll clear them all off and do your tarot spread. And this is for August 2nd through the 9th. Okay. The Spirit Animal Oracle deck is that's what this one is. For our sign of Aries. Aries, what animal wants to talk to you? It feels like it's very specific because it's waiting until I get exactly to the point. All right. Oh, wow. Wow. You see clearly now. I'm totally relating that to suitcase, burdens, baggage, escapism, the road to recovery, because you can see clearly now. Seeing clearly doesn't always mean you're feeling the best. But are you seeing clearly now? Can you see where something just became getting used to feeling a certain way that is not realistic? Or there is a situation in like a work situation where you're starting to see clearly how things are operating. Be Spirit. Let's get another one. So Owl Spirit too, I always relate with psychic ability, wise, been through so many things that you're wise. Whatever struggles you've had to go through, those are the things that have really made you a strong person, and wise and able to help others. Sometimes to even avoid what you yourself have been through. Okay, something else. Yeah, I feel like you'd be helping others. With advice, with testimony, with, I don't know, something like this. And it's part of the healing. I feel like part of the healing is helping others. The Ant Spirit here. Okay, so we have Owl Spirit, the Ant Spirit, time to collaborate with others. So maybe time to work on a project, a goal, helping others, working together in a nice community, using the resources that you have. I love the Fox Spirit. Thinking on your feet, I think it goes along well with the Owl Spirit of you see clearly. Fox Spirit is being kind of sneaky and sly, but in a good way, because you have all the stuff that you're able to pull resources. Pretty much, that's what I'm saying. Pulling resources from different things, different people, different groups, and helping on a big topic. All right, then we have Dear Spirit, bring a gentle touch. Watch how your words can affect others when you see this, Dear Spirit. So watch how your words affect others. Be on your feet. There's something we really need to be careful about. It's not a warning, Aries. It's just a very big message that I'm getting is be prepared for something that's going to make you think on your feet. Be prepared to flee. I'm also feeling the Dear Spirit being, these are separate messages, but I'm feeling the Dear Spirit as highly sensitive, feeling everything very strongly, feeling things very, very strongly. You know how the deer is really easily, like, they will flee really quick if they need to. They're very quick. So it's going to be important to think on your feet and be quick and use that divine feminine touch. So bringing a gentle touch, watching how you go about things, watching how you intervene. Okie dokie. And let's go ahead and get your tarot started now. So pick up the cards. Okay. Now let's see if we can kind of add some of this stuff together with the tarot and see what it wants to say. This is the Modern Love Tarot deck. No, it is not. Sorry. This is the Modern Witch Tarot. And the Modern Love is one I have, but it's, well, it's put up right now. They're a little bit big. Anytime I get cards that are a little bit too big for my hands, like a lot too big actually, I will usually put them down there, even though that one is a really good tarot. It's pretty. Modern Witch Tarot, that's what we're using. August 2nd through the 9th for Aries. Okay, what is the issue? What's the issue at hand for our Aries? Two of Swords in the reverse. This is what first comes to mind with this card. Maybe it's decisions, but I don't feel like you're going to be able to pinpoint and say, well, I have this specific decision to... No, I don't think that's what you'll feel. This is about a turning point or crossroads in your life that can't be ignored anymore. It can't be something that's pushed off onto the burner. I'm really feeling procrastination strong. Pushing things to the side. At least those are the messages coming in my head. Is a lot of procrastination, but an urgency with the procrastination that says, oh my goodness, I know I can't postpone this much longer. You know what I mean? So the challenge, I think the challenge is that divine feminine energy of anticipation. I feel like this is a card of believing in yourself. Three of Wands, being optimistic that something is coming your way. Positive. Getting to a point. This challenge is like getting to a point where you see exactly where you're going and the progress that you've made once you get to that point. Okay, that's the challenge, is to see the progress probably that you've already made. Okay, at the root or the base of this, Two of Cups in the reverse. For some people, it is about healing heart chakra energy, because the Two of Cups for me is true love card, or what you thought was true love when it's in the reverse, right? Can also be about harmonious partnerships kind of going south, not so harmonious. So we have two, could be like a twin flame energy, past energy. Or this could be you postponing and making a decision regarding a job because something just wasn't working out. The past energy is the Star. Could be an actual Aquarius. It corresponds with the sign of Aquarius. The Star is something you've been cultivating for a while. You may have made a decision Or let me reword that. You may have had a vision about a new opportunity, or maybe something to do with a birth. Like you knew that something was coming, so you really envision what exactly it is that you want. And I feel like this is the card of knowing exactly what you want and being very hopeful about it in this position. Okay, the present energy. Oh my goodness, see how that turned around? Because I clearly use reversals. And if it does that, that's a huge, it's a different message for you. Something literally made that flip the right way, because they're saying this is coming. And it's on the flip side. It's happy. It's going to be positive. It's going to be a change that does require you to think on your feet. It'll be a new chapter. What I mean by the world in a new chapter is resetting of everything. If you want, you can even you can drop your karmic ties. I think things like that between you and your spirit team, you just need to ask. Have more control than you think. There are some people that can even do portal work and can break like soul contracts. There's stuff like that on the internet. Channeling Eric, that person, Elise, she does the portal energy work, and they're on YouTube. So anyway, this is when you finally get to your world, your new chapter, and it's where you've been running and running and running for so long after this thing from the past, this dream, that it's finally here. There's no more running that you have to do. You get to actually live in this new chapter. Okay, so it's good. Near future energy, we do have a lot of Aquarius, by the way, Aries. We have a lot of Aquarius in your reading. We have the Empress birthing something to life. Could be a real birth. This could be about your new chapter in something that you create. The Empress is an extremely lucky. You know, I'm seeing lemons on her dress. I'm thinking that she can make lemonade from lemons. Like she knows how to take what she's got, her resources, and make it multiply for herself and for others. This is a lot of growth, and this is something that turns out to be very, very successful. That's the energy. It's going to be the energy of supporting this new beginning and this new project, and then seeing it come to life. Whew. Okay, so how do you feel? Well, you feel good. I think you feel the divine feminine for sure. So you feel that energy of needing to sometimes be still to receive. I feel like that's pretty apparent. You're listening to your intuition. Listening to your intuition. Psychic ability. The advice is to be careful about where you step. You do have guidance, but the guidance is the moon, so it's a little bit at a time. So think on your feet like that fox and like that deer. Be just ready, okay? If something happens, you're in anticipation. You're ready for something. If something moves, you're ready. Look at all these major arcana. So we have Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, and Leo. We could have a Capricorn, and we have Pisces. So the situation around... Whew, I thought I felt some really strong energy here. Okay, well, coming out of conflict, right? Coming out of petty arguing. This is what feels like a tower moment. So something happens that's kind of disastrous feeling. But the thing that happens as a catalyst after this tower is really, really great. It's going to be extremely good for you. So I wouldn't look at this scared at all. These are all major arcana. Something great is coming in. This is tied to the past. All great things must fall or come to an end. There are new cycles ready to begin. Okay, hopes and fears. Hopes and fears. Six of Cups. Six of Cups. Family. Maybe procrastinating about a reunion or putting off getting together with some people. Or this is looking at your many options within the family. This Empress energy. Could be feeling the energy of soulmate coming in quick. Especially if something is ending. Or maybe if something hasn't come to you yet, but you feel it energetically. That might be a sign that it's coming. I don't know why I keep moving these all around. Like, stop, Kim. Okay, the outcome. What is the outcome here? Ooh, King of Pentacles. Somebody that you ended up not trusting. Someone you ended up not trusting because now we're healing. Or this is that rest and recovery from the sacred signs and symbols. So, rest, hope. Rest and hope. I don't know. I get the feeling like some of this is twin flame energy that's causing this. Or maybe this is healing and hopeful about getting back towards your goal or to your goal. All right. Knight of Cups. 10 of Wands. Seven of Swords. This is what caused Tower moment. Maybe it was between a soulmate energy or family energy, but whatever it was, it involved deception. Either you deceiving yourself. It also stands for lying, cheating, stealing. So you or somebody else could have stolen from you. And it may, okay, so you might be dealing with this energy, this very deceptive energy of really what the person feels like they should be doing, but it's contraindicating to what they, I don't know if I said that right, to what they're actually wanting. So the 10 of Wands is the burnout, exhaustion. This was kind of like this. So I feel like you're all out of really good chances to give someone because maybe they tried to handle the finances and just were very unsuccessful at it. Because the King of Pentacles is somebody who yeah, they didn't do so great on the keeping the finances up, on the up and up. And sometimes the King of Pentacles can be about somebody who's getting their money in kind of a corrupt way through lying, cheating, stealing, something like that. So you gotta watch out for all of those energies. We're gonna get those are your outcomes. So we're gonna get other tarot, smaller tarot, and we definitely have rest and recovery, and we're gonna see what these mean. You may get an offer that will help you lighten your load too. I'm kind of seeing that also. All right, so Tarot, give us, just clarify whatever it is that you want to clarify for us, especially with this outcome here. Knight of Wands, upright. Fastly moving towards your desires. Interesting. These characters are usually both kind of alone. There's a divine feminine and the hermit, or the high priestess and the hermit. With the 10 of Wands. Feeling like I feel like this is you turning inside, feeling like you have done the work. There's something that obviously you're not going to be able to take anymore because it's just too much. So we revisit things that others might think are hidden, but to us, it's like this is that esoteric hidden knowledge or something like that. This is going inside. The Hermit's going inside. Maybe you're discovering more esoteric wisdom the more that your intuition is increasing. And as your intuition increases, you get a clear mind on why something can't work out the way that it's working out. Two of Pentacles, big change coming, maybe with this offer that's coming to you. Big change, big choices. Trying to juggle it all, like this 10 of Wands, is going to bring a tower moment down on you if you get too exhausted and burned out. So just be very careful. Queen of Cups with the 7 of Swords. Show compassion, or maybe somebody will show compassion to you, maybe with choices and consequences, something like that. What's this one? 3 of Pentacles, the Empress energy. So it's like laying down the groundwork, maybe starting the beginning of something really growing and becoming big. The Moon and the Empress, we have the 6 of Swords in the reverse. It's not, for some reason, your intuition may be telling you that something is about to happen, but you're not listening. It's going to be really important that you listen to your intuition. Strong Pisces, but strong advice to listen to your intuition right here. And maybe travel too. Maybe travel. All right, so that is your reading. It's a little cryptic, I will admit. I think it definitely will resonate with you if this was meant for you, for sure. Don't get burned out, and don't worry about mistakes. They happen. What you think is a mistake might not be an actual mistake. 0-0, I'm observant. So your angels are asking you to pay attention to the signs around you, because they're trying to show you signs that will help you with decisions and to know that you're supported. So 19, independence and self-sufficiency are necessities to you and are extremely capable in life and work. Aren't afraid to take big risks to achieve the life you desire. 10-10, keep your thoughts positive and be patient as everything is working out for the highest good. Trust that your angels are working behind the scenes to help you. I am patient. Asking you to have some patience. Okay, fortune cookies. Whoa. Communication. A reunion could bring love or a rekindling of friendships. A lucky win seems also likely. Opportunities. Look, opportunity knocks. A stranger is about to change your life. Exciting times and plenty of action. Plus, a special family reunion seems likely. Both of these reunions. Both of them. And then planning. Now is the time to lay down the foundations of your future. Financial gains are more than likely. All right, celebrate. The time is right to shout out loud. Don't hesitate to jump around. Flowers. Flowers will brighten up your space and create a fairy-friendly place. All right, so that's what I've got for you, Aries. Thanks, guys. Sending you light and love. Have a good day.